They'll be finding some big opponents for him now, and he'll have to take a little bit of time off. He's been.
Take a look at the power. Mayweather 81% knockout ratio. He has 10 knockouts, 11 of his 21 knockouts.
Good body shot by Mayweather. Slipping punches.
Is the whole package. His father, Floyd Sr., in his corner on his son. He obviously has the Mayweather speed. Tucks under the shoulder for his defense. That's what his father did. And then the jab and the hook like Roger, a former two-time world champion.
And he may have the best power in the family, Floyd, on top of all those other glittering credentials.
You see a double left hand as he jumps right on Pep. 10-round junior lightweight bout. There are some numbers from round 1.
And Mayweather with the edge and the punches landed, also with the punches thrown. Ending 50% of his power shots in the first round, and they got in.
Truly is a family affair for the Mayweathers. When Floyd was 3 years of age, his father used to put him up on his shoulders to hit the speed bag. Him in Grand Rapids, Michigan. His dad, a top welterweight contender, in jail with drugs, and he's learned to stay away from that thing. To his father, he said, someday I hope to put my father on my shoulders and help him out as he's helped me.
Really getting some good power shots here. Mayweather turning, getting excellent leverage in. On a card with Roger and Jeff last year in Grand Rapids to. And Pep can no longer be content with trying to jab. He needs to double jab.
Mayweather using that left hook. Feet, plenty of room to roam. Mayweather just digging.
These are high quality bombs to the body here.
Final seconds of round number 2. This bout controlled to this point by Floyd Mayweather. Back to Atlantic City after this brief timeout.
Mayweather emerging as one of the sweet personalities in an age when Mayweather controlling Pep in that round. Pep has only landed 10 of 58 jabs, and that's supposed to be his department.
His opponent's moves, and he's able to just slide away and duck and spin and turn and then score like that.
Ring just enough to get him in punching position, and then he scores.
Dave's scorecard through 2 rounds, no surprise there. Who's making a guy in his 46th pro bout who has been in against some champions, has a lot of experience, 2.5 rounds.
He's making Pep punch down at him and miss. He's outgunning him to the body.
A steady diet of hooks to the body has been a bread and butter for Mayweather here.
Good hook again by Mayweather, and caught Pep moving, and that was a big exchange as Pep got brave and paid for it.
Now Mayweather digging to the body, continues to attack Pep.
You see in fighters maybe once in a generation.
Safe to say we could be looking at
Mayweather complete a shift from defense to offense. Makes Pep miss, then lands 2 quick punches.
You take a look at the distance as far as these two are concerned. Pep obviously 77 more rounds of experience, 29 more bouts. But Mayweather has brought this bout to an even plane as far as that's concerned.
Mayweather way out in front with the punches landed, and if Pep is going to get Mayweather to the deep water, in this case the deep rounds, he needs to do better than this. He's getting outgunned now, and his jab is not, and that's his bread and butter. Pep is not able to set the pace. First Mayweather ducks the punch, then he slides in.
Probably say that fought Lopez in Sacramento in 1988 when Lopez.
He's got the legs of a, compares with the fact that Mayweather hasn't gone that long.
1 minute remaining in round number 4.
With his early start.
Yeah, what will Pep have left? Remember, it's against Gustavo Hoya. Closing seconds of round 4. Floyd Mayweather continues to pound on Tony Pep.
And the important thing to consider is doing what he can, but Mayweather just too much for him. Look at the jabs. The jab is Pep's game, and Mayweather is beating. That's a big factor in this fight.
Right hand to the waistline by Mayweather. Then a couple of hooks up top.
That second hook hurt.
Pep cannot hit Mayweather.
Mayweather's elusiveness, his power, and he's in with the guy tonight. That's right on him. Over the top, and then Mayweather gets right inside, can out jab him. He's getting tired. These body shots by Mayweather have to be taking a bit. Top, he may have to try.
Approaching 1 minute to go in round number 5. About scheduled for 10 rounds on the amateur team. Join us earlier. Lamont Brewster with a very impressive second round knockout of Louie Monaco. Right now, Floyd Mayweather just dominating Tony Pep.
Waging this bout exactly where he wants and behind his jab as often as necessary.
Knocked out once, and that was back in 1988 against Tony Lopez. It was round number 5. He is 16-0 with 13 knockouts. 1996 United States Olympic bronze medalist. They get that jab down.
One start, because if he's aiming lower, then he'll get the head of Mayweather. Big to lose on the scorecards.
Mayweather made him miss every punch there.
Throughout his career, and what you do with a guy who's quick like Mayweather is try to use that quickness against him if you can. Fire a punch that is nowhere near the mark just to set up another one.
How about that right and left?
And then Mayweather is not right on Pep. He's called at the top of the show a cross between Leonard and De La Hoya, and he's shown more Leonard in this fight as far as the sweet jab, the patience, and the overall savvy.
Against Patrick Charpentier in front of over 45,000 in El Paso, Texas.
And there was some talk that Mayweather and Genaro Hernandez was premature because the style may not be right for a guy that would fight exactly like Genaro Hernandez. And up till now,
a rare punch landed by Pep.
He showed up tonight. He really is putting forth the best effort he can, but he's...
There's another hook to the body. Round number 6 coming to its conclusion. Another very good round for Floyd Mayweather.
Pep actually threw more, and there have been many storylines in this, and of 136 jabs, and that
Mayweather into the later rounds.
Could be a little bit of a surge here by Pep over what he's been doing earlier, but he's not the likely scenario you would have pictured coming in.
Three rounds of this bout, taking some of the steam out of Pep.
Perfect execution. Well, if you throw away the scorecards, Pep has Mayweather where he wants.
Final half minute of round 7. In this very ring on Saturday, Freddie Norwood kept his title by not being able to hit Mayweather, or the most apropos, and look at those numbers. 133 more landing.
And they've thrown about the same number. And your jab, you don't drive the guy back.
I think that last bout, Mayweather hooks again to the body. The fact that he went to 10 rounds against Cuello, to settle for what your opponent will bring to you.
And I think the last bout, Bob, set up. Okay, you've been the distance now. Let's put you in with a stylist, a crafty guy. And Pep has shown a style that you can see where it succeeds if he wasn't fighting Mayweather.
Just dipped away.
Too fast, you can't jab around him.
So do you think Mayweather is ready for that next step?
I really do. I believe that this is a favorable waging a very sound fight here. The one difference is that Hernandez double jabs more than we're seeing here from Pep.
It's been a clean fight. Neither man has been down. Mayweather has utterly dominated Tony Pep.
The uppercut would seem to be a good weapon for Pep, but he's getting peppered too much.
Don't hold him, don't hold him, let him go.
Mayweather closing seconds of round number 8, scheduled for 10 all Mayweather. Dave Bontempo in another dominant round.
Numbers as far as Pep only landing 3 punches in the round, 6th the round before that. This is a guy who's a good boxer.
Cannot hit what you cannot.
And one of the things that Mayweather's people would be looking at here is making sure that after he dominated early, getting hit needlessly in a fight in which they know he's already won.
You know, Saul Avilar or Joe Carnicelli that they have had a night off.
And you get a good example why that's happening, as Pep has been just important. Sometimes the first jab won't land, but the second one will. And Pep hasn't had that second jab. He's also taken a murderous attack to the body.
But he's still punching. In which a great champion like Michael Jordan may be departing from the sports scene, we could be looking at a future champion.
Impressive performance by Mayweather in a test that
will stay here in between rounds and his father, Floyd Sr. Now through 9 rounds of their scheduled 10-rounder. Obviously, the Mayweather clan looking down the road.
Mayweather tonight got on top by being a slugger. Better defense from Mayweather, more jabs.
Obviously, if he steps up to that next level, it'll be 12-round championship fight.
Type of a world title, because that is the mindset of your fighter also, of an organization. He wants the title, that's where his mind is. I go with that.
Not Mayweather's job to get into a slugfest as Pep looks.
Now, where was this all night?
Now Mayweather answers right back. Mayweather blocked most of it. Remember, Pep only knocked out once back in 1988 against Tony Lopez.
And he took good shots in this fight.
Well, Pep should have tried to make this a brawl maybe a little earlier.
It's what Pep needed throughout the entire second half of the fight. Only gets a little bit of a sample of it in the 10th round, and it's far too little, far too late for.
To the winner and still undefeated, pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather.
No great shock. Floyd Mayweather now 17-0, a unanimous decision.